Hey there, welcome back here at Watkins Glen in the NASCAR Gen 4 Cup Series for 37 laps this week. Going to try to harness our bottom split Boris Said, or AJ Allmendinger if that's more your style. One of those NASCAR road course ringers. Looks like we're car number 13, got 19 cars in the split. I imagine it's bottom split because there's no way I'm up towards the top at all. Oh my gosh, Kyle Kobler is in here. This dude ran a 1:11.8 in qualifying. That dude is bad fast, and Blake Johnson's here. Oh, good grief. So we're in here with some super fast guys, so this is going to be an interesting night. Coming off a win in Indianapolis, which is super cool. If you haven't seen that, make sure to go check it out. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get qualified up, see where we wind up. All right, coming down the backstretch now to begin our qualifying run. This will be an interesting race tonight for sure. And I am nowhere near any kind of road course driver, let alone in a stock car like this, but here we go. Way overslowed for turn one, probably. Use all the runoff. Short shift into third, get the nose in. This car definitely keeps you busy. Overdrove the bus stop. Ooh, save it, save it, save it. She's all right. She's okay. It's all right. We get one more lap. We'll be okay. Hopefully the tires are a little warmer now. Let's try again.
That's that.
Overslowed for turn one again, but that's okay. Maybe got a better run out. Can't really tell. I'm totally just murdering this lap, too. Almost missed my shift right there. Backhand wanted to slide again, but it didn't. A little more gripped up now. Pause. Probably could have driven that a little harder. Yeah, not setting any heaters out here, that's for sure. We were consistent with our lap times in practice, but they definitely weren't fast. Big slide's gonna kill us even more. Yeah, terrible. P10 so far.
Ooh, nice job, 113.6.
Oh, hey. I broke into the 113s? Dang, son, I wasn't even running 113s in practice. Sheesh. My fastest in practice was like a 114.2. So, hey, I'll take that. All right, well, sitting P11 currently, so let's...
Yes, sir, we'll take it.
Yeah, bud. Sure will. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, through the final two turns here to come take the green flag at Watkins Glen in P11. It's going to be a fun race. If we survive turn one, I'll consider that a win. Very dusty track today, it looks like.
Race car is off. Green flag. Got one inside. The left side. You're clear.
Rolling good. Behave, everybody. Nice. Turn one, crisis avoided. Now let's see how we can race. Honestly, if this thing just turns into a parade for 37 laps, I wouldn't be that upset about it. But I'm sure we'll fall off at some point. If they didn't want you to drive there, they wouldn't have paved it. Ooh, got one overshooting the braking zone.
Now, right side. You're clear. Caution's out.
First caution of the day. First of many, I'm sure. Holy cow.
Nice one going in that.
Oh, there's no full course yellows. It's only sector cautions. Crap.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I just noticed that too.
I was like, dang, those dudes are flying. Yikes.
That's okay. Now we know.
You live and you learn. Well, that's 2 spots we'll have to fight back for eventually. Maybe, if we get the chance. Or we might have just completely screwed ourselves here. We'll see. Yikes. Oop, someone's off here.
Caution the sector. Looks like we're... Oh, right side. You clear?
Dale Jr. Oh, no. All right. Yeah, I totally forgot that the road courses don't do full course yellows, even in the NASCAR series. So I completely overdrove that corner just now. We're hanging tough with these 2 ahead of us. This one is driving off, so I think we have a shot. Dale Jr., where'd you come from?
Clear.
Holy moly. That dude is a rocket ship. He's using all the paved area. Maybe I should be doing that. That guy looked like he kind of let us go. I just can't trust the car through those S's, man. I lose so much time there, I feel like. Overdrove the bus stop again. Son of a gun. Those two look like they're on a mission. Ooh, they almost got together right there, I think. Thing is, this car really does sort of come into itself after a few laps. You just got to give the tires a chance to grip up. But the one dude ran his fastest lap 8 laps into his stint during practice. That was one of the guys that was running like a 111. You just got to give the tires a little bit of time to break in. Probably going to be a pretty boring race. My apologies, but I'm not a good road course driver, at least in NASCAR. Sports cars, I do half decent, depending on the series and the track. I feel like I'm overslowing from turn 1, but it's also... I don't know, maybe it's just me. Up another spot. Maybe through some attrition, we can somehow weasel our way into the top 10. That'd be pretty neat. But I wouldn't place your bets. I'm not a road course driver. Stay out of the grass. There's no grip over there.
Until about a lap 30, and currently I'm lap 9.
10-4. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm not really sure what the pit strategy here looks like, so we'll have to wait and see. As Dale Jr. is driving away from us, man. 7 seconds now. I'm not sure where these guys are finding all this speed at, man. What are they doing that I'm not? Feels more like a qualifying session. There's nobody around. Gaining like 2 seconds on us every lap, dude. He is wicked fast. That was a giant slide. Looked like it was straight, but I promise you the back wheels were not gripped up at all.
Good catch.
I've overdriven it just a little bit, locked the fronts. Already losing it. 11 laps in. Unfortunate. It's gonna be a long race for us. I don't get where these dudes are finding all this time at, man. Way overdrove that. It's gonna absolutely kill us. Didn't want you to drive on it, they wouldn't have paved it. That was close. Way overdrove the bus stop. We're gonna get an off track. It's all right. We're good. Got some debris up here. Someone had a bad time. Ooh. She did not like that. The problem is Gen 4 Cup is such an unpopulated series that there aren't a whole lot of track guides out there, which obviously as an up-and-comer I kind of do rely on to know how to drive the track. So I've kind of just been trying to figure this whole thing out on my own, which as you can see clearly hasn't worked out too well. Really thinking we would have seen more attrition by now, but it doesn't seem like too many other folks have fallen off here. The thing is, we probably would be in the top 10, or at least just outside it, if we hadn't given up those 2 spots earlier. Well, no, because I guess we sort of got both of them back, so. Still. I wasn't expecting good things coming into this, because road course ringing is clearly not my specialty. Wow. Hey, that was our fastest lap of the session, apparently. Wonder how fast we were. Come on.
You're all right, man. You got one coming behind you. You're clear?
Stop. Come on. No reason to be doing that. Well, I guess the tires are getting a little worn out. There goes another one. Oh, with any amount of luck, we'll at least break even. You know what? Whatever. This season we've had, you gotta take what you can get. Done a little bit of everything this season, it looks like. But I don't think I'll be returning to Gen 4 Cup next season. I think I kind of graduated a little too early, maybe. Probably go back to running ARCA and trucks next season. So this has not worked out in our favor. It's been absolutely atrocious. ARCA this week, however, was at Daytona, so I'm sure you can all figure out how that was going to go. Hey, it wasn't just me.
Stay right. Be clear.
Well, at least we broke even. Got our spot back. And that's going to take a little bit more time for him to recover from than it will for us, so... We'll come in and...
And we're halfway-ish to the end of this thing.
10-4. We will come in on lap 20. So set ourselves up for a little bit of a shorter stint. Not by much, but... The leader is 4 seconds back. Three seconds back. Good grief, these guys are fast. How? Like, I just want to know. This car ahead of us is actually for position, it looks like.
Oh. Let the car behind you pass.
Yeah, 10-4. Let him have the sort of preferred line around the outside. That was terrible.
All clear.
That dude is on a mission. Whew. Thought for a second we were going to hit the Armco barrier, not going to lie. He is just so fast. Like, how? How is he doing that? Big one right there. All right, gonna come this time.
And we're good, buddy.
And man, the pit road speed is abysmally slow here.
Got a car coming behind you. Alright, you're clear of them. You're good.
Alright, let's try to get some heat in these fresh tires and see what we can do with the rest of this run. Sitting P10 currently, so hey, that's kind of neat. Maybe salvage a top 10 out of this terrible, terrible run we've had today. All right, never mind, we're P11. And P10 is 6 seconds ahead of us, so I doubt we're gonna see that. Unless he hasn't pit yet. And maybe. He's just gonna try to drive the wheels off that thing. Trying to feel these new tires out. It's been a while since I've had fresh rubber on, so don't really know how it wants to drive. A little slide there, but we caught it. That's lead lap traffic. We must be down. Blake Johnson was another fast guy in practice. I thought he was going to be the guy to watch out for until Kyle Kobler showed up. That dude was laying down some absolutely insane lap times. Still setting some decent laps, I guess. That'll probably be our last fast lap of the session. I just don't understand. What am I missing? Johnson, show me what I'm missing. Ooh, hey now. Don't slide. understand how they're getting through the corners so much better than I am. Unless they've just got the brake bias cranked way down, like the whole way down. Come on. Freaking grip up, dude. Jeez. How much does NASCAR pay for these tires when they can't drive in a freaking straight line, man? Come on. Oh, now the sun's coming out. That'll make things interesting in this final stint here. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I guess he didn't like my singing. I thought it was nice. Stop. It's a straight line, bro. It's not that deep.
10 to go, main.
10. Come on, dude. Oh, now this thing's just making me mad.
The car behind fast. That dude was missing his whole front bumper, man. He must have had a bad time.
was really hoping this would be a lot more fun than it turned out to be. I don't know, I guess I was just hoping maybe somehow this would be my thing. It's definitely not. But what do you expect? You can't even drive the car turning left and straight, let alone left, right, and straight. But still, we haven't, I mean, we had one hiccup there in turn 1, but other than that, I feel like we've been okay. Still a chance for a top 10 if somebody up here messes up. Way overdrove this, and the silly car won't turn. Now it wants to turn too much. This thing over yet? I'm only doing this because I committed to a full season. I didn't want to back out on it. I haven't been looking forward to this all season long. When I saw the schedule, I knew this was going to be a rough day for us. I'm surprised we managed to keep it underneath us, though, as long as we have. I couldn't even really get through practice without messing it up. And we are now in 10th place, somehow. I guess that's kind of neat. Maybe we can at least get a top 10. Top 10 on a road course would be kind of cool. Even though it's bottom split and I did terribly. But I'm in bottom split for a reason, like I keep saying. One of these days, maybe. Ninth place is 10 seconds up on us, so unless he has an accident, this is likely where we will be rounding this out. Yikes. I can't decide if it wants to be cloudy or sunny or what. Five to go. Good grief. Please, let's get this over with.
track for being 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. Can't decide if it wants to be cloudy or sunny or what.
The leader is on the final lap.
10 for more. Yep, so we're a couple laps. Well, I guess just one. By the time we take the white flag, it'll be 36. Completely overshoot the corner. Good grief. I'm so happy this thing's going to be over soon. The reason I haven't talked is because I've just been so focused on trying to keep the darn cars pointed straight. I don't understand how these dudes are running 111s around here. I can barely even keep it straight for a 113. And iRacing doesn't let you see their telemetry, like their brake trace and throttle trace and stuff like that, which would really be super cool if they did. I want to know what these other guys are doing.
Checkers out for the leader. We're still going for now.
Unless Joey completely bins it in the final turn. I completely forgot to downshift to second. Good grief. We'll finally be out of here and be done with this. But at least we got B10, I guess. Hey, Barney.
That's the end of the session for us. Top 10, not too bad.
All things considered, you know, a top 10 is probably better than we deserve. So I guess we'll take it. Hey, good race, man. Good job. Sorry I didn't really give you too much to do.
All good, man. Great job hanging on to her.
Yeah, it was a challenge, tell you that. I don't know how these dudes are running 111s around here, man. I can barely even keep it straight for a 113.
Yeah, they must have lots of practice.
For sure. Road course ringers out here, no doubt. So our fastest lap was a 113.522. I want to know what the fastest lap of the race was. But I guess we don't get to know. Let's just look at Kyle, who did win. His fastest lap of the race was a 111.6. That is ridiculous. And Mike Bruno in second ran a 1:11.9. Blake Balake, where you at? Ran a 1:12. So yeah, these dudes out here are just absolute weapons. And he just hit the wall. That's unfortunate. Sucks for him. I mean, I guess it's a better night than we probably deserve. Top 10's not too bad, all things considered. Because we started, I mean, we did start P11. But all right, that'll do it for this week. Actually, that won't do it for this week. We'll have a Carnage review coming up after this because there were no actual yellow flags. So let's go check out the Carnage and see what happened out there. Alrighty, guys, something we don't normally get to do for the Gen 4 cars, which is sort of the post-race incident breakdown. Normally, I try to throw in the replays as the cautions or eyes, but with this being a road course, you don't get the full course yellows. You just get the sector cautions, which is pretty similar to most other sports car racing disciplines. So with all that out of the way, let's take a look and see what happened out there, starting here, of course, with the race start. Car number 18 getting a little loose. This happened right in front of us, I think. Yep, and there go the other few cars getting past us. Car number 18 again. Just a little too eager on that throttle. Ooh, big damage there. And that looks like that's coming into the S's. Not a good place to wipe out. Car number 31. That's a pretty cool paint scheme. I like that. FDNY on board. That's a neat... Did this ever actually run? Is this like a real paint scheme? Because that's cool. I like that as he taps a little bit of wall right there. That is a neat paint scheme. I really like that. Anyways. Car number 11. This is one of the faster guys. Never mind. That's a different paint scheme. Different guy. Tapping some wall there. That happened in front of us too as we sneak on by. Car number 15, a little bit. I have a feeling this is going to be a pretty common theme. Guys just getting a little too eager on that throttle and the car snaps out on them. It did happen to us quite a few times as well. Car 16 here in the runoff area off turn 1. Ooh, hard hit into the tire barrier for him. Car 15 parked in the grass, doing a little bit of landscaping. Oh, and around he goes again. Having a pretty rough go at it there in the carousel, it looks like. There's Dale Jr. Ooh, big slide for him. That had to hurt. Car number 9 here in turn 1. Didn't get slowed down quite enough. Just a little tap, though. Not too hateful. As car number 3 is able to get past on the inside. Good move by him. Car number 11 again. Yep. Ooh. And there we go. Hey, look at that. Ooh, that was a bad place to... Oh, and then his engine blows. Well, that's the end of his race, man. That stinks. That was absolutely probably the worst place he could have had that happen, as he slides out, and he is just aiming straight for the tire barrier here, man. And oof, what a nasty hit right there. Yep, and that's his race over right there. That's unfortunate. FDNY Racing one more time here with car number 31. Just a little love tap, nothing too serious. And he's going to do it again. Ooh, he's going in hot that time. Eesh. Yeah. Not a good way to... Riding along with not Tony Stewart. Ooh, big hit into the Armco barrier there. Be surprised if he didn't have some wheel damage after that. And one more time, completely up. I think he probably had enough. I think that was very much calculated. Unfortunate way for him to end his race as he drifts back across the racing line and almost kills 2 more cars. Who's this guy? Ryan? Bud, come on now. Don't be doing that. Car number 10 getting a little slideways here. This is Balake. He's going to hit the invisible wall. Boom. Is that it? That's it. Alrighty. It didn't catch our slide at all, I don't think. Where? I know we had a moment somewhere. I don't remember what lap we came in on. Probably, if I had to venture a guess, this lap maybe? Let's see here. I know we had a little bit of a moment ourselves getting up on the curbs there. Maybe it wasn't. I know for a fact we had a little bit of a moment in turn 1. What lap is this? 20? So it's not lap 20. Is it? I bet this is probably it. Yeah, I'm surprised the camera didn't catch that. All things considered, not a hateful incident compared to some of the others we saw. Just gave it a little bit too much, got a little too excited. But you'll have that on these big jobs as we almost lose it again coming through the S's. But yeah, so that's going to do it for the post-race breakdown, I suppose. Doing something a little bit different that we don't normally do, but maybe something I'll start doing in the future. The sort of post-race breakdown, I guess, of everything. So 37 laps, gained 0.7 safety rating. That's actually pretty huge. And 5 iRating, which unfortunately went toward our sports car license, not our oval license, which we definitely could use a little bit of help with. There was 1 split for this race, average strength of field of 1,392. And Kyle Kobler is your race winner and the fastest lap of the race with a 1:11.609. That is absolutely wicked. That is less than a second off of Jeff Gordon's actual pole sitting time for the 2003 Watkins Glen race. So that is pretty nuts. Lots of road course ringers, I have a feeling, out in this field. But here we are sitting P10. 5 iRating gained, like I said, 0.7 safety rating, which is pretty nice. Down 1 lap, not too hateful. I suppose only 1 incident point, which is very nice as well. And we're looking down through the field here. Looks like 2 guys either didn't start or I don't know what's up with these 2. Say they ran 0 laps, so it's like they registered and then just immediately backed out or something. I don't really know. But I don't know how on earth a rookie even made it in here. Honestly, that's kind of surprising. Or D class, because I thought you had to be at least C to drive these. But anyways, that'll about do it for this week. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Stick around. We'll see you guys later.